be working for the new Ulta that's opening in the Avenues, which I will be putting product away, so I'll be reaching, and bending down. So I'm going to have a lot of range of motion with my arms. I am married, have 5 children, have a 125-pound German Shepherd who loves to tear up our backyard. So, therefore, I lay sod quite often. Couldn't do it before the surgery. I can now. Prior to the following events, my husband and children and I went to Busch Gardens. Was riding a roller coaster, and after that, I started noticing pain. Eventually, the popping and clicking started, pain that would radiate from the top of my shoulder down into my arm. I had mentioned it to my physician. She did an x-ray, and she said, well, I'm going to give you a referral to Dr. Harrison to have your left shoulder looked at. I said, okay. So coming in to see Dr. Harrison, we did x-rays, and he had noticed a little bit of something on there, but he's very conservative. Let's wait a little while, come back in a couple of months, we'll do another x-ray. So this went on for a little while. In the meantime, the pain kept getting worse, the popping and clicking kept getting worse. I had ankle surgery, fell off of my my crutches because I'm not savvy, and that is when the rest of the story happened. The bone in the humeral head had blood supply from the trauma cut off, so therefore the bone started dying. The bone just continued to deteriorate. Dr. Harrison went in on the left shoulder and did a bone graft to see if we could regenerate the blood supply. After a few months, that resulted in not working. I did not regenerate much. I did a little bone get regenerated, but not much. The pain continued. So then he had mentioned to me about a hemicap, and he had gotten deployed. He said, come see me after I get back. When I came in to see him, he did an x-ray, and he says, we're going to have to go ahead and do the hemicap. So we had the surgery. I did not have much of range of motion prior to the surgery. Now I have full range of motion in my left shoulder, and it doesn't even feel like I have anything in there, which truly surprised me. It feels like it's just part of my body. The first time I met Dr. Harrison, he was a very compassionate, caring person, and he leads you to believe that he's conservative, which he is, and I love it. His staff is wonderful. His bedside manner, you couldn't ask for anything better. And in my opinion, I wouldn't go to anyone else. I had the surgery done on November 25th of 2013, and immediately after, I had to go meet with my physical therapist. We started working within the next week, because of course that was Thanksgiving week. But we got right into it, starting out with the range of motion. And then she just gradually continued adding more and more and more exercises and more weight because I was doing so well. My physical therapy, the length of it was approximately 4 months. And by the end of the 4 months, they knew I was ready. out the door. So it was a compliment to me that she continued adding weight. She says, I know, most people I wouldn't be doing this to, but because you're doing so well, we're going to push you a little bit. And even pushing, it felt normal.